Alright, I don't know how well this is going to come out, but, yeah, it's really just a rambling, just you know, expressing some things that are on my mind, um, really. And what I have on my mind right now is that I don't really understand. Okay, and if you guys are caught up right now by this whole beard thing I got going on my face, don't trip. It's just, it is what it is. I'm chilling. It's holiday season, whatever. I'm letting my beard grow up, getting my Santa Claus on or what have you. But that's kind of beside the point. The point is, it is holiday season, man. It's definitely that time to, live and let live. Giving is better than receiving type of shit. Holiday time of year. That being said, I got ready to give some things away to shelter today. Like I've got if you look, I don't know if you can see back there, but I got a whole bunch of jazz back here that I'm giving away in the back of my truck, right? Whole bunch of jazz. Anyway, the point is, life's been good for me. I can't complain really. You know what I mean? But it was not always like this. And for those of you who don't know, once upon a time, I did not have a truck to put all this cool jazz in. I didn't even have a cool pot to piss in. Real talk. I was quite homeless once upon a time. Quite the felon, if you will. I just was like, what? You felon? Yeah, still a felon. Anyway, not a convict anymore. Ex-con. But anyway, that's beside the point. The point is, once upon a time, I was in fact on GR. Once upon a time, I was sent to a shelter, and I needed it. You know what I mean? So now I'm obviously doing a lot better, but I never forget that shit. You know what I mean? So for years, I have gone back to these shelters whenever I had stuff to give away, whether it was a shelter or Goodwill or whatever the hell the case was, Salvation Army. And whenever I had an excess of something, or if I just had some old shit that, my friends didn't want, or whatever the hell the case was, I would take it, you know what I mean, over to these spots. Because, like I said, it just had a serious impact on my life personally. So, now that I'm doing better, it's not hard for me to look back and understand that little things mean a lot to certain people, you know what I mean? Or any people in certain times, you know what I mean? So, what I'm tripping off right now is the fact that it seems to be so difficult to just go to a shelter and give some things away, right? Before I went today, I had a friend tell me he tried to give away a $4,800 bed set, right? Mattress, king-size mattress with the frame and the headboard and the matching end tables and all that good shit. Couldn't give it away. Couldn't give it away. Said they wouldn't accept it. And I thought he was going crazy. I'm like, you out your mind and shit, right? Fuck, not gonna accept some shit like that. As much as these people need beds. Have a king-size bed up in their shit, they would love it, right? Didn't take it. So I have gone to 3 shelters tonight. One of them was in Pacoimon on Glen Oaks and Van Nuys Boulevard. And I swear to you, there were 5 people inside the shelter. A shelter, okay? A shelter. They told me they were in a meeting, didn't even come out to open the door. Didn't even open the damn door. They shouted through the window. I couldn't even make out what they were saying. I put this on everything I love. They left the window. There was like 5 of them up in here, right? Don't know what the fuck they were afraid of, but seriously, there's gates there. If guys were that scared, you could have just locked the gate. So anyway, yeah, they went away from the window, wrote down on a sign, and then came back to show me the sign in the window, right? We're not opening the door for shit. They wrote on the sign that they were in a meeting and that they were closed. I'm like, wow, really? You couldn't just open the door and tell me that? I mean, imagine I really did need some place to go. Imagine I really was homeless, just needed to go somewhere just to get out of the rain, because it's raining like a motherfucker right now. I don't know if you guys can see this, but it really is. But, yeah, that really fucked me up. I was like, wow. So I went to the shelter on Arminta and Lancashire that I was actually in. You know what I mean? So I went down over there, and at least they were there. They were cordial. They opened up the gates and opened up the door, but they told me, yeah, we can't accept any of this stuff because you got to speak to Ruth first. You didn't make an appointment. I was like, make an appointment to give some shit away? And I swear, that's where we're at. There is bureaucracy in shelters now to where I have to make an appointment to give some things to some people who would either need or just like some new or different or, just some stuff. Just whatever. It could be anything. You know what I mean? A blow dryer, a hair curling iron, a table, just, an old television, just something that would, make their life a little bit more easy to live, or just something a little bit more enjoyable to make their days go by, or whatever the fuck it is.